Welcome to Kee of Soul. Today's reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising. Today I am in a beautiful city park, connecting with the energy just before the Libra full moon. I have no idea what message Spirit's going to bring through today. I feel like it is about the inner self, definitely about the inner self, replenishing the inner energy, releasing inner conflict. I believe that is definitely important for releasing inner conflict that has been, God, I haven't even pulled the card yet. Releasing inner conflict that has been connected to past wounds, childhood wounds, past life wounds, intergenerational trauma. I feel like you're letting go of something. You're ready. You're ready to release it. You don't want to hold on to it anymore. All right, let's see if Spirit can give us some guidance on how and which ways we can look at changing the direction of these energies into a healing phase. All right, God, Spirit, Universe, please guide our lovely Sagittarians through today's reading. What message do you have for them today? Oh, yeah, I was going to say dark. I was looking over into the distance and it's grey. Dark. I feel like you're doing a lot of shadow work at this time. Yeah, you're going into those dark depths of yourself, the clouds, things that you didn't even, it's not like you were even aware that these things were existing. And something has recently been coming up to address these things, and I feel like some of it's new, some of it you weren't even aware of that it existed, or interconnected into something that you just completely did a 180 on, realizing there was healing to address in areas that you didn't even realize existed. We've got the Five of Pentacles here. So being left out in the cold. Outside, feeling like an outsider. Like no one understands you. But may I just say, like, embrace that. Absolutely embrace that. I feel like, you know, as much as you feel like an outsider, you're feeling like an outsider for a reason. You can feel like an outsider because knowing what it's like to be on the outside allows you to know how to glow within. You can't glow within unless you know what it's like to be an outsider. If you fit in all your life, you don't get the opportunity to realize what it's like to be an outsider, to have that uniqueness. So I feel like there's definitely a guidance there that's establishing a new foundation to embrace that. Absolutely. Interesting start. All right. Oh, yeah. Aries energy, figuring out your self-worth, fire energy, that poise, that feminine archetype within yourself, to care for yourself, to care for that motherly figure, to care for that inner child. Yeah, you're walking away from something that's really hurt you. It's a shadow tower. you're going through an inner tower that no one may know exists within you at the moment, and you could be fighting that alone. Yeah, it could be happening in your dreams. Four of Swords, the dream state. Things are coming up in your dream state. Yeah, this full moon is definitely going to illuminate some of that energy. Scorpio, the mystic, bottom of the deck. Yeah, inner shadow work. It's rising. I feel like hot with you've got this Libra full moon, which is connected to relationships, and then you've got the sun in Aries, which is connected to self. And I feel like it's you've got an air sign and you've got a fire sign, and I feel like it's hot air rising. So like it's the emotions of the mind are starting to come up, starting to be addressed. God, Spirit, Universe, what astrology cards do you have for us for our lovely Sagittarius today? Taurus, sensual. Yeah, you could. This energy has been so stagnant for so long. It could be hard to shift. It could be hard to move. The ground is very. The soil is very hard. It needs churning. Yeah, very, 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 very solid ground. You know, to be able to dig into something, you need to water it to soften the roots. That's relevant how I'm saying that. Mercury, yeah. It's definitely going to be beneficial at this time to speak up, especially still with Mercury. Mercury's just gone direct in Pisces, so it's a good time to start moving for the forward motion of communication about the emotions. Motion the emotion. Start moving the emotion. Start moving the communicate. It's, you know, whether it be a professional, a family, a friend, a colleague, it's going to be really beneficial to whatever you haven't discussed to, yeah, release that. To absolutely release, even if it's just thoughts, even if you don't know the answers and you're not even asking for the answers, it's just someone to talk to release that emotion is very relevant. Very, 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 very relevant. And God, you know what? Even if you don't have someone to talk to, call a community service. Call a 24-hour hotline. Just have a chat. Gemini, yeah, communicate. It'll be good. You'll have good outcomes if you do that. If you release the ego and talk to someone, whatever's on your mind, you're going to have good outcomes. Yeah, first house, identity. This has something to do with yourself, who you are or who you think you are or who you were. It's about your identity. Fifth house, play and joy. Yeah, definitely getting out more. Yeah, enjoying nature. Going out into social atmospheres, groups, being creative. Definitely beneficial at this time. Seventh house, love and relationships. I love this. How I was talking about the balance of that hot air rising, and I love how this Libran air and this Libran energy is just so. I can feel it so strong at the moment. The energy in the wind and the trees and the nature. It's just, I feel it, but it's so soft. Right. Yeah, how I was saying, the Libra and the Aries energy at the beginning of the reading, and you've got Libra and first house and seventh house, Libra and Aries energy there, the self and relationship. So this full moon is really going to bring up some conflict, some inner conflict, some inner turmoil about, however, embrace it. As I said, embrace it. If we don't experience, we can't learn from it. You are being gifted the experience to be rewarded the knowledge and the wisdom to grow. Not only grow within the human vessel, but within the soul as well. Second house, yeah, you're reevaluating your resources and values. You could be having an increase of values or resources, or you could be getting rid of values and resources that you no longer need, and simplifying life. All right, we will get some angel cards, angel message. God, Spirit, Universe, please guide our Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and provide some final messages through the sequencing of numbers in today's reading. There was going to be, like, you could or have been, like, there is going to be such a big, I can feel it in the sky. We have this massive, not storm, but the clouds are really, really dark. Like, there's going to be like this major, big emotional purge. You could cry. There's something really, really, really strong coming through there. All right, we have 2020. Yeah, so something big has changed since 2020. Having compassion for yourself is going to be really important. Yeah, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptation, and renewal. You're going through a major transformation, or you're just about to. 3-3, taking chances, succeed, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, and optimism. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. Absolutely. I feel like that's really relevant with everything that I've been saying. Yeah, definitely relevant with everything I've been saying. You know, if you don't experience it, you can't put that wisdom in your back pocket. You know, you don't get a certificate for life. You get wisdom, you know, and you can't certify that. No one can take that away from you either. That's why it's so beautiful. Unexpected shift. 5-5, unexpected shift. Your dream job, you could be in someone's arms. Something's going to rock the boat, but in a good way. All right, and we're going to get one last final spirit message. What a beautiful morning of readings. I've done a few readings today and it's been really interesting energy. I really liked coming out into the park today. The weather is starting to cool a little bit around here, so yeah, what an absolutely gorgeous day. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I definitely feel the soft Venus energy. All right, Sagittarians, your spirit message for today is take some time to rest and rejuvenate, especially over this weekend, or the Libra weekend, or any weekend. Just spend some more time resting. Spirit's guiding you to actually take some time off and rest. Heed his words. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. bigger and better things are coming for you. You just need to relax a little bit more and trust. What a beautiful message. All right, guys. Again, if you've made it this far into the reading, thank you so much for being here today. And yeah, embracing the energy of today's reading. Make sure if you've come this far, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, have an amazing day. Listen to this over and over again. You're going to need this one. You're worth it. You're worth listening to over and over and over again. Absolutely. Guys, I will see you on the next reading. Have an amazing day and enjoy your week. Bye.